Yeah, so in the file concept, we have seen the file, how to open the file, how to put character, how to get character, how to put string, how to get string. Then after we have seen the how to printf, that means similar like our printf, we are printing on the file, how to scan from the file. So app scan app, that's all the things we have seen. Next we will see about the next feature, that is the app seek, app tell and rewind. Before that, how exactly file is processing in the system, that we will understand. So you can go to the file. So here this is the file structure. You can see type def structure, IO buffer, then file. This is the name, and this is my file defined structure is available. Inside that we have the character pointer, count, star base f file, character buffer and buffer temporary file name. This all the things available in my file structure. This is the structure. So I have a buffer, that name is used as a file. So this is the type def structure. I have a buffer, that name we are using the file, and I have a buffer. This is the available inside my standard input output .h file. So what happen when we are doing the slash a dot exe? So dot slash a dot exe, when we execute our file, so first it is calling the library function. What are the library function available? That all the library function will called. So these all are my library functions that is called when we called dot slash a dot exe execute file. That will first communication with the library function. Then inside library function we have the f open. So file open, that will call the system call to open my file. Then it is communicate to open the file. So we need some, if you know the OS, so we have some managers are available that will allocate the task. There is the memory manager, that is the program process manager or network manager. Like this way here file manager available. So this is the manager. So system will call to the file manager, allocate the file, open the file. That file is opening the which mode, read mode, write mode, append plus mode, write plus mode. Then file manager will check that file in our hard disk. The hard disk data.txt available. And also our a.exe will communicate and space allocated in the RAM. So whenever the program is loaded into the RAM, at that time three files are created. Whenever, this is not for file concept, anytime. So these three files automatically created. That is, first one is the standard input, second one is the standard output, and third one is the error. But at the file time, fourth file also created, that is called file stream. So in the IO buffer, there is one current position indicator. So what is exactly my current position of my file? That is stored inside the pointer or base, that we don't know exactly. But inside this, we have one current position is indicator. What is my current position of my file? So this is my, just a second, I will erase this. So that is available inside file stream. This is my current position indicator. So whenever you load program into the RAM, there is the three files created, that is the standard input, standard output, and error. And file stream is nothing but the temporary buffer created inside the RAM. So this is temporary buffer. So first draw this diagram, then write down whatever I will tell that. Okay, so what is standard input? Where use printf will print the data in the standard output. So printf will print data in the standard output. Scanf will scan the data in the standard input. So whenever we are scanning data from the user, whenever we are using the scanf, at that time our data is stored inside the RAM standard input. Printf, that means standard output. Error, that means any error at the runtime, or like for that reason we are using the error. Temporary buffer is also created. So temporary buffer is created inside the RAM. OS will allocate the temporary buffer. So write down that scanf is for the whenever we are scanning, scanf will scan the data from the standard input. Printf will print the data from the standard output. Error, no need to write. So temporary buffer is created in a RAM OS. So in the RAM, OS will allocate the temporary buffer. So there is one temporary buffer is also created. In this structure, so this is my structure. In this structure, one current position indicator, it will point to file stream. So this is structure of my file structure. There is one current position indicator that is point to file stream. What is current position indicator? When we open the file, that our current position indicator at the starting point. When we add character, current position will increment and it will go to next point like this way. Next point, when we are reading at that time one by one character, one by one string, so current position indicator will increase. So current position indicator automatically increment when you fetch character.
Is the requirement of
Sorry.
what is the requirement of the current position indicator?
So requirement of current position indicator is that suppose this is my data.txt file. Inside that I have written the hello world. And suppose there is 1,000 lines of data. You want so current position indicator, that means at the pointing at the this is my file pointer pointing at the starting location. When you read or write, so at that time write the time at the starting point it is writing. If you open the file in the append mode, it is writing from the at the last point. So need of current position indicator is that which position from you are writing the data, which position from you are reading the data. That is the usage of current position indicator. Understood this? And next we will see random access data. We will write from the middle also. We will write from read from the anywhere from the file, because as of now you have seen that is only from starting or ending only, not in the middle, where you want to write from here, where you want to read from here, how you can do. So that we will see the next concept, that is AppSec, AppTel. Using that you can read and write from the middle, random access to the file. Okay, done this. So when you use the random access, you want to search a random character from the file, like filtering techniques. You want to search a character, you want to replace a character, particular character, wherever E is available, I have to replace with A, like this way. So at that time you need the random access to the file. At that time you know the current position indicator of your file. Okay, that's it. Now we will move to the AppSec, AppTel. And this,
Yes.
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 Okay, next we can see the program 147.c. So suppose you want to find where is my current position indicator. So for that we have the command is ftell. Where is my current position indicator? Otherwise you want to find where we put, so where is my current position indicator, at that time we will use ftell. So ftell will give you the current position of the your current position indicator. Where we put in our as our requirement where we put in file. So we can say random access to the file. So at that time we will use fseek. And if you want to go to the starting location, at that time you will use rewind. So whenever your current position indicator is there, it will go to the starting of file. So the function is used to move the position indicator to the starting of the file. So first I will see what is data available in my data.txt. There is ABC and 10. I will erase, I will write here hello world. First we will see the ftel. ftel. What is the declaration of ftel? There is return type is long, then ftel. Long, that means the integer, that means the 4 byte. Double, that means the 8 bytes. Long is also the similar as a double, so 8 bytes only. File pointer we will pass, so file star string. So we are passing the file pointer here, and ftel will give you the current position indicator of my file. So where exactly my position indicator. So every time file pointer is not increment. File pointer we are passing to our file, but there is the position indicator is there. That position indicator is increment every time. So this is my main function. So this is my file pointer. So file pointer is in our control. So we using file pointer, we are opening the file fopen data.txt in read mode. So I will copy this. If my file pointer is equal to 0, then we can say file is not present, else file is present. Then suppose the first time I will print the printf one file pointer is equal to percentage %u. So where my pointer is pointing and where my current pointer is position indicator is there. Then we will read one character from the file, that is the fgetc file pointer. We are not storing from at the any variable. We are just getting the one character. That means my current position indicator will increment. I will copy this line. Similar way we will do again. So what will be my output at the first time, at the second time, at the third time? What will be my output here and here? What ftel will give you?
Current position.
Yes, exactly. So current position of my file position indicator. And file pointer is we have created the file pointer for opening the file. Whatever the file is opening, that the starting address we are storing inside our file pointer. Suppose my file is opening open function I have called the data.txt, and so that will store inside my RAM, and whatever the file open function, that starting address of data.txt open in my RAM, that starting address we are storing in my file pointer. So that starting address, suppose 528. So here it's printed suppose 528, and here it will print position is the 0th position. When we get one character from the file, so using the file pointer is as it is. It is the starting location of my file. It is not increment because it is in our hand. But here ftel, it will give you the current position of indicator of my file. That is the first position of get character. That means automatically position indicator will increment with the one character. Here it is same. Here it will give the 2. Here it is again save, and here it will get the 3. So like this way we will find what is my current position indicator of my file. Using ftel you can find the current position indicate of your file. So you can see file pointer is giving the same, but current position indicator 0, 1, 2, 3. Understood this? So like this way FTL will give you the current position of the file. So you can use anywhere. This is not rules at the starting time. You can only use that the last time. So at that time here it will give the 3. So that is the what is the current position of the my position indicator in file. So write down this code. Next we will see the AppSeek. AppSeek, that means random access to the file. How it's random access to the file. So we can move the positive. That means when we enter the positive number, that means we can move forward. And if we put the negative, then we move backward. So yeah, what are the positions we need to enter? First we will see the declaration of the AppSeek. So AppSeek will give the return type as the integer AppSeek. Then we are passing the file stream, that is my file pointer. Then we are passing the long offset. Long offset is nothing but the how many position we need to do plus or minus. And then after integer vans. So what is exactly vans, that we will see. So this is my declaration of the AppSeek. So vans is the three types in the AppSeek command. First one is the seek underscore set. Seek underscore set, that means we are starting from the beginning. Next, seek underscore cur, that means starting from the current position indicator. So from the current. So wherever my current position indicator, from starting from there, I need to do plus how many bytes or bits, and minus how many bytes. So that is fset, that means starting from the beginning. F seek current, that means starting from the current position. And seek underscore end, that means starting from the last of my file. So starting from the end. So for example, I will write AppSeek and I will pass here my file pointer. Then I will pass here plus 5 and seek underscore set. What is the meaning of this line? Suppose this is my file data.txt. Inside that many bytes are available. So this is my data available. I am doing the file pointer. So opening the file, then after the we will do the AppSeek. So file pointer is pointing to the starting at my file. So we can say this is my current position indicator CPI. When we do the FP plus 5 6 at, that means from the beginning we have to do plus 5 bytes. Go ahead, moving forward my current position indicator. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This byte, my current position indicator, will indicate. And then after whatever data we will read, that will data we are reading from the here. So my current position indicator at the starting, I need to go to plus 5, moving forward to the 5 bytes. So now my current position indicator will pointing at the these bytes. So this is meaning of the AppSeek file pointer plus 5 6 at. Plus 5, that means 5 bytes increment. Next, AppSeek file pointer -1, then seek current. That means suppose My file point current CPI, that is the current position indicator, is pointing to this location. And when we do seek current minus one, that means current position will indicate it to here, moving backward. -5, that means -5. -10, that means -10. Like this way it will go to the backward. From the current position we are moving my CPI to the -1. And next fseek file position -1, then seek underscore end. Suppose I know my character is, my file length is the 1000 bytes or the 1000 bytes, more than 1000 bytes, like this way. So I know my data is available at the second last of my byte, or the second last word is my that I know, and I want to point my current position indicator to that particular byte. So how we can do? We will not go from the beginning. We will check one by one all the character, and then after we will do. So that is not the correct scenario. It will take much more consume your time. So using that, we can use seek underscore and -1. That means my current position is indicating the last. It will indicate the second last. If you know your word is available -5 at the last, so you can do here -5, and that -5 it will come that position, and it will read from that data. So that's current position indicator. Because of that reason we are using the seek set, seek current, seek and. Okay, understood this? So write down this, then we will do one program. So we example of the replacing the character. Replacing the character, that means in my file data.txt I have the available hello world. Hello world, that is not good. EMBE embedded world. Or there is the more than data. So what we will replace, wherever the D is available, there we will replace with the B. So wherever the D, there we will replace with the B. How we can replace? So we will scan from the data from user. First I will write down the code. So integer source and destination, like this way. Replacing the character, I will do this. Use here the character scanf. Enter the character. Enter the character, two character, that we will write letter. Not the scanf. Here is the printf. Then only scanf. %c, %c, comma address of s, comma address of d. Enter the two character which you need to replace, comma character also I will take. Now I will open my file in the, I will take one file pointer also here, star happy. Now the integer file pointer is equal to f open. In which mode I will open my file?
Read only.
No, we want to replace also. Read plus. Read only, that means we cannot able to write. Read plus, that means we can able to read also and write also. Okay, then yeah, we will write down this. If my file pointer is equal to 0, then my file is not present. Then we can check the ch is equal to f get c, get character from the file, and here while loop ch is not equal to -1. -1, that is my end of files, that is my last file. So when my current position indicator is reached to at the last position of my file, it will return the -1. So that we have seen already in last videos. So -1, instead of that you can write UAF also. UAF, that value is the -1 only. So end of the file. So what is as define, and that things we will see tomorrow in the preprocessor chapter. The as define is nothing but the macro you can create the, and whatever the name you will take, that will replace with that value. So while ch is not equal to end of the file, and at that time, if my ch is equal to s, that means here we are finding the character. So fgetc will give the character. First is the embedded e is equal to s. My s here is the, I want to replace d with the b. So here, if my ch is equal to s, no, then again while it will we will read from the while fgetc not, then do nothing. If there is the match, there is the d will match with the d here character, then we will replace with the b. So for replacing, what we will do, fseek my file pointer, then -1, then seek current. Why -1 here? I have did not on directly seek current. Then I put character. Which character? D, comma, fptr. Why I have did here -1? Anyone? What is our target? We have to replace D with the B. This is my file, data.txt. Inside that we have written embe double ded and space then world. Okay. Here we have written ch is not equal to end of the file. First ch will get the capital E, and my current position indicator will indicate that location. Here ch is equal to s, no. Then here ch is equal to f get c m. My cpi is also here. Then it will compare. Then b, here also not match. Then e, here also not match. D, here it will match. So here f get c is equal to here character will get, whenever we did the f get c, then my cpi is automatically increment with 1. Every time it will, when our task will completed, it will automatically increment with the 1. So at that time d, so here my cpi is pointing to this location and my character is scanning from this location. So here this d we replace 1 to b, because of my cpi is where location, next location. We want to first take my cpi at the current location, this, and here I want to replace b. So here when we replace fseek with the my cpi will point to here, and we will replace f put c, and here it will put with the b, and after completion of this line my cpi will automatically increment with the going to next line. When f put c line completed, when f get c line completed, my cpi will automatically increment with the 1. So here f get c will point to this location, and it will get the again d, and cpi will increment with the 1. Again we need to do -1, like this way. At the last location it is pointing to space, we need to come to here, and here also we need to replace b. So my output should be like this way in my file, embe bb eb worlb. So this will be my output in my file. So I will run this code. So where I need to, wherever the d, there I need to replace with the b. Scanf not working. D with the b. So write down this. What is, yeah. Write down this, then we will run this code. What we will do the 2 times scanf. Yes.
Still, I am not clear why you put the ch equal to s. What is the need of the s? Because still I don't understand. I
What you need to do in this code? What is your requirement first?
first we want to be change in the data file means like change d replace d with the b.
Hmm. So
So
what character will give you first here? We will
yeah.
check from the starting. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
W- Yeah. So what is your S? We are scanning from the user S. What is your S?
Mm, that is we are using this character to checking the character. Where is the
No,
my
my
word?
question is here. Why we what is scanning we are in the S here from the user?
Mm, what we are scanning? We are taking the word
We
which
are
we want
taking the
to
character from the user, one
user.
character. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so that is D, and which D we want to replace with the B. D and B
Okay.
we are scanning from the user
Mm-hmm.
because we want to know which character we want to replace with which one. Like in the file or in the Excel, you are searching that with this character we need to replace with this. So we need to pass both the character D and B
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
from
now
the
I got
user.
it. Yeah, yeah, understand. Mm-hmm.
Yes, now you understood this. Why we are checking this character with the S.
Yeah,
S that means
uh,
D. Wherever D will found, there we replace with the B. If we will
exactly.
not found D, then we will
Mm-hmm.
skip
Yeah,
that part.
yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is the use of seek. Similar way you can use the seek set, that means the starting location. Seek end, that means the at the ending location. So as per our requirement, we can use the seek current, seek set, seek end. But that is the usage of seek. Okay. And next we will see the rewind. Done this, inform me once you complete. Okay, next we will do rewind. So any question in the AppSeek and the FTEL? So you all are in the automotive. One good news is for you, we are not using the file handling concept in the automotive. Is the MISRA violation?
Okay. Little complex, na?
Not the complex things, but we are not opening the text file and all the files because of the RAM capacity. We are not storing the text file, all the text file inside our RAM and ROM in our controller. This is possible when we have the hard disks and like this way data is from the reading from the SD card or like this way. So at that time we are using. So in the automotive it's not possible, but yeah, in the other things, that is the reading from the like the mobile phone and other things types, you are entering the SD card inside that, and that it will read from that. You know the screen display is doing that. So inside that also people are storing the file data. So that was the use all in the past, but as of now that also not used. As of now the Wi-Fi facility are there, so they are changing data from the mobile only. So because of that reason, the file is completely deleted from that. But yeah, somewhere in the OS and GPU, if you will go into the firmware in like the Intel or Nvidia or any so there they are using the file and structure concept very much. Okay, next is the rewind. Rewind, that means we are going wherever my CPI is there, it will point to the starting of my file. So this is the rewind, that means it will return the nothing, and the rewind we are when we do the rewind, so my CPI will automatically go to the starting. I will take file pointer, opening the P is equal to F of 1, file in the read mode only, or read plus mode we can open data.txt. read plus mod. So we'll write if my file is not equal to null, and then after we will print a position indicator. We can do like that only. Yeah, this is also good example, position indicator. Now you will understood the position indicator is the percentage u slash n, then ftel. What ftel will give you? Current position of my file. Then I will do fseek file pointer to 0. That means I am doing the plus or minus nothing, and here I am passing the 2. What is the meaning of 2? You can go to the fseek function. Why its pointer is not going to the stdio.h? You can see here file defined and the seek current, that means 1, seek and that means 2, seek set that means 0. Here you can pass directly 0 1 2. Instead of writing seek set, seek current, seek and, you can write directly seek and that means 2. As defined, seek current that is 1, seek and that means 2, seek set that means 0. So instead of this you can write here the this also 0 1 2 also. 2 that means seek and, 0 that means seek set, 1 that means seek current. So fseek fp 0 and 2 that means seek and that means my file position indicator will go to the end of my file. Here it will give the starting of my file, here it will give the end of my file. So because we have tell my seek pointer to go to the at the last of my file. Then I will print again position indicator. So write down with me, then you will save your time also. So here it will give the current position. Then we will do rewind. Rewind that means it will go to the starting position. Here it will give the starting position. Then I will close this my file. So now you will understood the how rewind is work and what is the role of rewind, fseek, ftel and everything here we have did. So I will run this code, opening my shell. So till the time you can write down this. It is taking much time. Okay, my terminal is not opening. You can write down and try by yourself. If you find any difficulty, then tell me. ftel will give you the current position, then fseek here in 2, that means end. We are reaching at the end. So it will give the ending position, the file where my CPI is there, current position indicator, and rewind that means again starting. So this both will give you the same output. This is also starting position and rewind, and here also it will give the starting, that means 0. Here both it will give the 0, and here it will give your data.txt at the last. So that will be my output. Here 0, here also 0, and here it's a last. Try by yourself. That's it in the file. If you find any question anytime, you can ask me in the file. Next tomorrow we will see the preprocessor. Okay, that's it for today.